Hey, what's up guys? Brendan here, BrendanValesky.com, and in this video, you're going to learn everything about the best items to dropship. So when you're first getting into dropshipping or considering what types of items or products that you want to actually sell, you obviously want to be selling the best items, of course. So what are the best types of items to actually dropship or to sell in your e-commerce store, whether that be through Shopify or whatever e-commerce platform you choose? So the first thing to consider when you are looking into specific items to dropship, what are the best ones? What are maybe the worst ones that you want to try and avoid? What I would say first off, the thing to understand is you need to get down to niche specific. That is going to set you apart from everybody else who's starting random general stores. You want to make sure that your store is very niche specific for your audience, right? If you're going to be helping people that sell plants, right? I just have these little plants here just to brighten the mood of the video here, of course, today. And so say, for example, you're in the plant niche, right? You want to sell these little plant pots, okay? You want to make sure that these are items that people actually need, have a purpose for, and are niche specific. And we'll go more into about how to find items that have a need. And we're actually going to be taking a look at a couple different examples as well on the computer in just a few moments. But right now, okay, the first thing is figuring out a niche. So if you already have your niche, you're talking about plants, for example, or maybe you're talking about baseball, okay, whatever it is, that your niche is on, it needs to be niche specific. Those are the better kinds of items, is because they actually solve a specific need or they cater to a specific type of person. Some items like kitchen type items, kitchen items are a specific niche as well. Some more general items aren't as easy to get specific with. So you want to pick items that are very specific to a niche, because then you can cater your advertising, your marketing, and all of that directly to a specific group of people, really connect with them, and really help them solve their problems at the end of the day. That is what your products are doing, the products that you choose to dropship, because at the end of the day, dropshipping is just a fulfillment service. So you are fulfilling people's needs with your products. So to take a look at another example to really bring this comparison to light here, comparing products that do solve a need or are a niche specific item compared to more general items. So we're going to switch over to this camera here. And as you can see on the right, this is a bracelet, right? These two bracelets here, they both look very, very similar, right? You may say that they're actually kind of very similar bracelets. The thing is, the one on the left is just more a general, I think it's like a king's head or something, kind of just like a general, maybe men's fashion type bracelet, okay? And these both of these items, just for the record, are available on AliExpress.com if that is where you are sourcing your products. So the first one here is just a traditional lion's type bracelet. Like, it's a very standard bracelet, okay? It's a very popular standard bracelet, but it doesn't really cater to any specific niche other than just men's fashion, which men's fashion, unless you're going very specific within men's fashion, kind of difficult to target with this one. And when I say target, that doesn't just necessarily mean Facebook ads if you're going that route. That also means, SEO, organic traffic, if you're going to be, making your store focused around a blog, SEO, whatever kind of traffic methods you do. It's just harder to find people when you're going more general. Whereas this product, on the other hand, looks very similar, but this one has a few different colored beads. Now, these colored beads actually represent chakras, and you can really sell somebody on the fact that they need to align their chakras, right? If you're into the spirituality meditation niche, you would know all about chakras and healing and all that kind of stuff, right? The whole spirituality niche is really popular, honestly. And this kind of bracelet targets to those people that are into maybe Buddha type stuff. They're into the whole spirituality thing. They may have essential oils. They may have a line of different types of products that they might use, like essential oils, spirituality, angels, or any kind of like meditation-y healing type stuff. That kind of product would cater to that person. So whereas this one is more specific, this one is more just general men's fashion, this is the type of product you want to go for. Even though these two bracelets look very, very similar, there is a distinct difference between this one and this one in comparison when you're thinking about what type of products you want to sell and which one is more niche specific. So that is really the key there when you are determining at least between two different products, right? One that's more general or one that's more niche specific. And I did say we are going to be going into a couple more examples for you so you can better understand the differences in other niches as well, beyond just the meditation example with those bracelets. Because the thing is, a lot of people are going to try and sell you on selling trendy products, right? Sell the trends or jump on hype trains. And the thing is and I've been through that myself, they do not last that long. When you are looking at the best items to dropship or best products to dropship, any kind of related things in that subcategory there within certain products, you're looking to add more products to your store in order to have more things available, like a wider range of products for people to buy, your customers and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to just sell trendy products, because trendy products are a trend at the end of the day. They go up and they go down. They're a spike and fall. You don't want your business to be a giant spike and fall. You want a long-term sustainable business that you can actually live off of, pay for things, pay your bills, all that kind of stuff. That's the whole purpose of your business in the first place, I would imagine and hope for you. At least anybody who's in my audience would know that is what you want to achieve, of course. And so instead of going for trendy type products or all those kind of bad research tools, and really that is kind of the bad area within this whole like looking for certain items or what are the best type of products to drop ship. A lot of those scammy research tools are going to come after you with different Facebook ads. So you have to avoid those like the plague. Okay, so turn off all those notifications, all of those bad emails from those spammy marketers trying to sell you the product research tools. You need to get down to the basics of product research and really look into why would a product be beneficial to the audience I'm trying to serve, right? Why would this little chakra bracelet here be beneficial, right? It's a healing type bracelet. You can really kind of emphasize the benefits and like coolness factor that someone would get from purchasing that product if they are in the spirituality niche. So in comparison to thinking about it like a trendy product, I'm going to hop on this trend. The sustainable long-term business aspect, thinking about products that are evergreen. So if you don't know what evergreen means, it's effectively content or products or blog posts or videos, even like this one that you're watching right now, that kind of stand the test of time. Okay, you want your products to be evergreen products, more or less. Now, of course, some things are going to come and go. Obviously, MySpace marketing courses don't exist anymore, if you know what MySpace was. Of course, things ebb and flow and things change, but a lot of the basic needs of products don't change, right? People are always going to need plant pots, okay? People are always going to want some cool little bracelet to wear unless people don't have arms anymore. So there's always going to be a need for something like that in every niche. There's always products that are going to maintain a consistent need, right? It's a consistent problem that people have. That's all a product is at the end of the day. So in a second here, we are going to actually hop into AliExpress, which is probably the easiest supplier that a lot of you guys could utilize for your e-commerce stores to fulfill products from. Obviously, there are also other options like Alibaba to supply products from, but AliExpress is probably the easiest to get started with. You can hook it up right with Oberlo, and it's just super duper easy to get started. So that's what we're going to hop into just to look at some other product examples to hopefully get your guys' gears grinding, get thinking about what kind of products that you can sell. Alrighty guys, so we are now on the computer on AliExpress.com, which is completely free to use as well. So other dropshipping services or other companies and suppliers might actually charge you to utilize their dropshipping services, whereas AliExpress is 100% completely free to utilize and sell the products on here through Oberlo. So taking a look at the different examples, let's just keep going with the plant example in this video here today for the best items, right? So if we search plants, okay, and this works for every single niche that you are potentially selling products in. It could be really any niche. You want to just search your niche here at the top for AliExpress. So you search your niche. It could be plants. We'll probably take a look at a couple other examples. The next step that you want to do is just go over and sort by. Instead of best match, you want to select orders. Now, sometimes best match works, but typically you want to sort by orders. Now, as you can see here, this has 13,000 total open orders currently, which means that this is obviously a good seller. Now, this is actually, I think it's seeds, like a vegetable seed plant. So not quite the plant pots. This one is a Japanese ornamental plant. This could be a fake plant or it could be real plant. But you can see that these obviously have high orders. I think people really are into the whole purple thing, the whole lavender fields type of thing. People are really into that. At least some of the girls that I know are into that kind of stuff within the plant niche. And so as you can see, these are different like succulent seeds even, which is what this plant over here is that I had before in the video. This is a succulent. So as you can see, people want to grow them obviously, so you could be selling succulent seeds, right? Obviously it's a popular, thing that people want. And even aside from that as well, just maybe even just a plant pot, okay? Just to break it down again, so plant pot, well, what are the best plant pots that we could sell? Let's sort it by orders. And just see, well, obviously this one is a Groot one, which might get you in trouble with Marvel and Disney. That's another thing as well. That's actually a great live example here, is if you are selecting products from AliExpress, you want to make sure that you won't be sued. So the way that you protect yourself from that is to make sure that you don't sell any kind of knockoff branded products, like any kind of fake Nike or fake Adidas or any kind of fake branded products, which is something like this. This is called just baby flower pot, but if any of you guys have seen the Marvel movies or seen Guardians of the Galaxy, you would know that this is a copyrighted product, so you probably would not want to sell that in your store. However, you could sell one of these little plant pots as well, right? Look at this little plastic pot, pretty cheap there, but you can see they obviously have some sort of order volume there, okay? There's a 933 orders that there's definitely demand there. So you just want to make sure that there's demand for the products that you choose to sell. You can go ahead and sort by plants. Yeah, it's about the same as plant versus plants. So we can also take a look at a couple of other niches as well. So another niche that we could take a look at is just fishing. So if we were in the fishing niche, we're selling a bunch of fishing products. All we have to do is come here and, as you can see, even sort by best match on some niches works really easily. But typically, I would recommend sorting by orders so that you can get a better idea. But as you can see, this fishing lure here is clearly a great product to sell if you own a fishing store, because it has over 10,000 open orders, okay? Or this one has 26,000 open orders, just fishing line. So think about the basic needs and problems that people have within your niche, right? You're helping people about fishing. You're helping people about their plants, okay? Think about the things and products that they would need. You could also sell info products as well in your business. Think about this entire thing instead of just best items to dropship, which is clearly what I'm helping you with and giving you today as well. But also think about the big picture. Beyond just these items that you can sell here, you could also add other items, whether it be from other dropshipping suppliers. If you search your niche on Google and look for other dropshipping suppliers, there typically are beyond just AliExpress, but they do typically have monthly fees. So the good thing is with AliExpress as a dropshipping supplier is there are no monthly fees with them, so it is free to do everything and get started. That's really the whole benefit of a dropshipping business, is the fact that there is such a minimal entry cost to get started. It's just there's not really as high of a cost to get your business running and get your business off the ground. Whereas in comparison to maybe a typical retail business or some kind of physical business, you might have to spend, $10,000 on a van that you need for your business. Like, there's a lot of other expenses that you may have with other business models, whereas dropshipping, e-commerce model, and supplying your people with the products that they need, it's a relatively low-cost model. So it's definitely quite recommended in comparison to maybe some other online business models. There, of course, is a bunch of them, but these are kind of some of the best items. You just want to go through here and do some research. So make sure that you're doing research when you're setting up your store. All you have to do is type in your niche and sort by orders, and that's pretty much the process. Obviously, you might want to try and find some other little tiny nugget products that maybe not very many other people are selling, but at least when you're getting started, just start with the most popular items, because you know that people in your niche need them, want them, desire them. It's obviously a common problem, and if anyone's going fishing, I think even 50 years from now, they're probably going to need fishing line, unless there's some sort of magical magnet that hooks fish out of the water without needing needing an actual hook and a fishing line. So I'm pretty sure people are going to continuously need fishing lines forever in that niche. So just try and think about the long term with the products that you're selling in comparison to just quick, flashy, social media trendy items, because that kind of stuff never really lasts that long or is that sustainable. So I hope you found this video helpful for you today. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well so you get notified for future videos, uploads, and all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. Brendan here, BrendanValesky.com, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.